Welcome back to Ian's Dirtbike Shop. Today we're going to be building a motocross track into the second half of our shop. This thing's going to consist of the best jumps, best turns that any track has ever seen before. And we've got a plenty of space back here. Look at this, guys. We got all this land. We're going to be able to build probably 5 or 6 different turns and jumps and all that stuff. So it's going to be pretty crazy. But before we do, guys, we're going to be bringing in some new dirt bikes. As you guys know, we got the Kawasaki KLXs here. We got about 15 in stock. And then there's a couple of different other models we've got here. So yeah, they're pretty nice, but these things aren't going to cut it for motocross. They're just not fast enough. So we're going to get some custom ones, bring them on into the shop. We should be able to have enough space. We get the whole back parking lot. We're going to open up the gate here, and then we jump to the Ford. We're going to get hooked up to the trailer and customize these dirt bikes. Then we'll pick them up, bring them on back, and we can start the build on the new track. But the nice thing about this track that others don't have at their dirt bike dealership is they don't have a testing section. So we're going to have that. So if customers want to try out the jumps, try out the dirt bike itself, they're able to do so before they purchase it. That's kind of nice. We'll have a couple of test models available for customers, so it's pretty nice. Let's make sure we don't take out the gate. There we go. All right, we made it through, guys. So we're gonna hop on the computer real quick, customize this stuff, and while we're at it, let's turn on all the lights and everything. Here is the front showroom for those that have not seen the new dirt bike shop. Pretty nice. We got a seating area in the front, and then my office is right up here on the left side. So pretty nice. Let's jump on the computer and customize these things out. All right, so here they are. So these are cool because number one, they're fast, and you can put numbers on the front. That's pretty nice. So we'll have the test models to have numbers, and then we can put like a sticker on the side. As you can see, we're going to take it off. We get the bunch of just color options we can customize on this thing. So pretty nice. We're going to go ahead and mark it as pink so we know which part it is. So as you can see, it's part of that. So we're going to probably just make that part all black, just like that. There we go. And then the seat, we're going to go like that. We're going to do a couple different main colors, though. We're going to do blue to start. So let's customize a nice blue dirt bike. Okay, that's what we're looking like. Okay, that looks good. Suspension plastics. We're gonna see what we can do for that. Okay, right up here. If we do red, that doesn't look terrible. I mean, it kind of goes well with an American theme we've got going on. Hand protectors, we'll leave those the same as the front. Fender, let's see what we got for that. Oh, okay, there's red. Oh, that looks sweet. Okay, I think we're rocking with something. We're gonna do 007 James Bond here. Let's go ahead and buy this one. We got our first one. We're gonna buy another one. And yeah, these things are fast, guys. All right, let's go ahead. What's our second option gonna be? We could do a Christmas theme. Check this out. We got a little bit of red and green action going on. This isn't bad. Let's see. We got the John Deere green color. Kind of like that. That looks sweet. Let's change the number to 4. You know what? 1. All right, there we go. We got our 2 dirt bikes. Let's go grab them at the shop. This actually looks cool with like the bronze plate right there. As you can see, it looks good on the accents of the exhaust. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. So I did say that the dirt bikes we currently have in stock are not fast enough. We don't have any of like the full-size Yamahas yet. Oh, I went the wrong way. We're not going across the ferry. Back up. But back to what I was saying. We don't have any full-size motocross yet. We're in the process of building them, but we've got some, off-road trail bikes right now, and then these ones are going to be our test bikes. So we're going to keep bringing in new inventory as we expand the shop, and obviously when we get the track, it's going to bring in a lot of customers, especially since I'm knowing we're going to have test ones for them to try out. I mean, they're probably going to be taking advantage of that since most other shops don't have that. So that's nice. We got 1 and 7 here. These things are actually like, are these like pit bikes? They're not giant, but hold on. Let's see if this thing can do a wheelie or anything. Okay, they drive really good, and I think they're actually not as fast as some of the ones we've got, which is good, guys, because we don't want customers to injure themselves. But let's load these things up. They're not as big as a full-size YZ250 or 450, but I mean, these things are nice. These will be good for the test track. People can get a feel for them, and this is like your average dirt bike, so should be good. This got a good tread tire on it as well. I'm not sure what those are. Could be Husqvarna brand, but I don't know. These things are nice. Let's go load them up. There we go. We get the American-themed one. This is going to be a popular choice, and let's strap it down. Let's see. I think we'll run a strap across this way right there, and then this one, let's move forward a little bit right about there. All right, perfect. They're strapped down, guys. Let's head back to the shop and we'll officially start our build on the new track. Okay, we've made it back. We're going to jump on the dirt bike really quick because we're going to get a feel of where we want the track to go, kind of what route we want to set, because we need to know that pre-construction. So let's jump on. We're going to go onto our land here. The track is going to start here. So I'm thinking we're going to go all the way through here, have our first turn, and it's going to go right here, and then we're going to have our first big jump going this direction. Obviously, we don't want people jumping into the river there. If they oversend it, they're going in the water. So we'll have the jump going this way, give them a little bit more clearance, land the jump, and then it'll start to snake throughout all this land. So it's going to be, you know, kind of see how it goes as terms of building the track. But I know we've got an idea of what we want to do. We don't want to set them into the water. So let's jump into construction mode and get working. All right, first things first, we've got our dirt texture. We're going to map it out like we said, and then we'll build in the jumps. So the jumps are the fun part, but like I said, we'll build that second. So here we go. We're going to map it from right about here. Looks good. We're going to head this direction until we get to our first turn bank. It's going to be a good sized turn bank. Let's make sure to not get rid of too much of the lawn because we want to keep the track like sort of challenging. So where they got to stay on the dirt, you know, and then you'll fly it into this turn. So this is turn 1 right here. There we go. We'll make a nice rounded edge right there so they can come off the side. And then it's going to go straight through here because, you know, they're going to be turning. First big jump right about here is pretty good. So they're going to go over the jump, land it, and then I think we start snaking it towards this way. So we're going to go, if they land it right about here, let's go ahead and do a little turn bank right on this side. It's going to curve around down by the water. So you get a nice little action of the view. And then you turn here and then you're going to line up for your second jump because we can't have jumps like, you know, jumping over each other. Not really that safe. So we're going to have jump 1 and then we're going to go jump 2. So this person will land it. This person will be heading this direction. So here we go. Jump 2, line it up. All right. They clear it right here, curve through right here, and then kind of just do a little bit of a free fall. Maybe another jump right there. Another turn bank. Looks good. Jump right here, land it right about there. And then I'm thinking we do something cool. And what I mean by that is we're going to curve it around here all the way to the top. And we're going to go ahead and make this a turn bank. So this turn bank is going to go into another jump. We got to make this a really good turn bank. They're going to clear both of these, land it right here. Ready? Watch this. Right about there. And then they're going to go ahead and connect back up with the start all the way over there. So that's kind of good. It kind of gives us a good loop around right there. Hold on. We messed it up a little bit. All right. Looks good. We got tons of turns, tons of jumps. Now let's build them. So how we do that is obviously we start here. We go to turn 1. We're going to raise the ground all the way as high as possible. And I think right about there is good. And then we're going to go ahead and expand the land all the way through here. Make sure turn 1 is good. All right. This is actually super nice. The build tools work pretty good. So we don't have any issues. But all right, let's make sure. Hold on. We may have to go a little bit lower. Right about there. Looks good. Let's go ahead. This is kind of like a science. Not rocket science, but it is a science. All right. We're getting somewhere. This is good. So then the next thing you do is you kind of build in a little bit of a smoothing tool, and this kind of builds your turn up. So you want to make sure that it's all smooth because you can't go straight into a wall. So this is starting to look like something. I think I like it. Oh yeah, that's actually really good. Okay, I think it's actually a lot taller than the other ones we've done in the past, but we need that because we're going to be having a lot of speed on this track, so it needs to be good. All right, turn 1, we're obviously going to test everything. You go into jump 1 here next up. So we're going to build this all the way up. This needs to be a mountain tall, guys. Actually, not too crazy. This is the first jump. We'll kind of warm them up. We're going to set our point slope tool, and then it's going to build up from right about there. So as you can see, nice good jump. They get plenty of speed off the turn, clear that, and then they won't go too high because, you know, this is probably about maybe a 5-6 foot jump. Land it right there, plenty of clearance, and this is turn 2. So let's do the same thing, guys, and I'll show you what it looks like when we're ready. All right, we're getting somewhere with this one as well. So this is going to be called the water turn. The reason is you're down by the river. So, all right, now we get this thing crafted out. Let's go ahead and smoothen it out. So this is what makes our actual turn, just like that. Oh my gosh, this is like the best tool ever. That looks pretty good, I would say. Let's add some mud up the top there. We want to make sure they got plenty of spot and tread, everything, you know, kind of lines up good. If you get onto the grass, you might slide. So we got to have enough mud here. At the top, I think we're going to add a little bit of rock on the backside just so it looks visually appealing to the river, kind of like that. So that looks good. Turn 2 is done. Obviously, we got to test everything out, but I think that looks like a good turn. As long as they kind of get this part, we built it up higher. As long as they clear that, they won't go in the water. Now, if they go right straight through there, yeah, they're going swimming. So, all right, let's leave it there. Turn 2 is good. We're going to jump 2 next. As you guys know, we kind of like go drive through this part. So this is all about your turning and everything. And then jump 2. Actually, you know what? Our next up is going to be another turn. So this will be turn 3 right here. So they're going to turn here and then jump 2. So, all right, let's go ahead and craft that up. Just so this gives us a little bit of room to turn. I think that's good. Let's go ahead and expand the track a little bit out here. It's going to be a weird turn. I think since, you know, the track starts to snake now, we're going to leave them enough room. So if they want to hit the turn bank and then go into it, sort of like that. Let's see. Let's fix it up a little bit right there. So they'll kind of make a little bit of a turn and then a readjustment. So we're going to have to go out here a little bit just like that. All right. That's a fancy turn. So they'll be able to pick up some speed on that versus they would have to go, you know, because they're not going straight into it. So they need to have some turning. Some of them might go like this and then go out. And then, all right, we're going to snake around up here. So this is our next turn after the jump. So, all right, hold on. Back to this plan here. We got jump 2 inbound right here. This would be a small jump, kind of like a bunny hop. So this is interesting. They're going to come off the turn and they're going to go straight into a jump. Okay, this is actually cool. A little bit challenging. Might knock guys some out of the race, you know, if they're in a competition. So that works out good. Let's go smooth it down. There we go. Look at that. That's a great jump. And then we're going into turn. Oh my gosh, this is turn 4. We got a lot of turns, but you guys know motocross, lots of turns. There's still a lot of jumps, but I would say more turns than jumps. So, all right, there we go. Let's raise the ground up. And here we go. We're going in turn 4. So let's go ahead and make sure you go wide enough too, because we don't want to send it into the parking lot right where we're at. So, all right, let's go around. Looks good. Remember, guys, this is all phase 1. So if I'm, you know, making it look kind of bad, we're going to test it out. We'll learn as we go. It's all a science. So you got to study on the results, and we're going to do that with one of the dirt bikes today. So, all right, we're going to leave this one kind of lowered. We don't want anybody setting it too far. So it'll give them a nice little advantage just like that. There we go. And that way they can get a nice turn. Let's expand the track a little bit. We need a little bit more space. So they'll go around there, send it back through here, and then this is where it gets kind of fancy. So they're going to go all the way down here. They're going to turn around super fast, and there's going to be no turn bank here. They need to spin it around the back of the dirt bike, and then we're going to line it up for the big one. They get another turn down here, and the jump is going to be, yeah, I need to redesign this. Hold on. Okay, the jump's going to go wide all the way through here, and then we'll circle back around. Let's give them enough speed, give them a turn bank, and then hit the jump. So the jump's obviously going to clear this jump right here. So we're jumping over a jump and then land it on this side. So they'll get enough speed from kind of this circle. They'll maintain their speed as well. Let me fix up the lawn so I can kind of make it seem a little easier to understand. Just like that, sort of like a horseshoe. Then they'll go around. So the jump is going to be right here. Let's go ahead and line it up. And this is going to be a big jump because we need to clear it all the way over there. So here we go. Let's build it up, boys. Oh gosh, this is going to be the biggest jump. It's got to be at least double the height of the other one because, you know, if those people are jumping in the air, we need to be over them. So, oh my gosh. Okay, right about there's good. Let's go ahead and build it up. All right, watch this, boys. Oh my gosh, this is insane. All right, I think that'll work as long as this is smoothened right here. Yep, there we go. Look at that, guys. All right, I think we're ready for part 1 of the testing phase. Let's go and jump on a dirt bike and we'll test out the track. But so far, this is looking pretty sweet. All right, we got the American themed. Obviously, we need a helmet. Let's put that on real quick. Looking good. All right, boys. So the start of the track, like you know, is over here. We're going to start turn 1. Here we go. Let's test it out. All right, turn 1's pretty good. Nope, it's not. We need to go back. Need to make it longer. And then this is jump 1. We'll go back at our own time and fix it. But let's go ahead, test out jump 1. So you'll go off the turn bank. You'll take it, send it. All right, perfect clearance. As you see, we land it right before this turn. And then we go turn 2. Let's test out turn 2. Looks pretty good. You didn't go in the water. Turn 3. Here we go, boys. Right off there. Like I said, gain some speed. And then you hit the jump. Oh! Okay, it needs to get readjusted to the right. This is all trial and error. So we land it. We go into turn 4. Here we go. Nice turn. Look at that. No problem. And a little bit off there. Okay, I think all the turns need to be extended. That's the only issue. So far, the jumps are good. So, all right, let's just the big jump. Well, hopefully we can clear it. We need speed. So we're still gaining about 40 miles an hour. And then you hit it. Ready, boys? Here we go. Oh! We almost landed. We're about 5 feet off. If we make a little bit of tuning adjustments to these dirt bikes, we should be able to clear it. But let's see what we can do if we were to push it back all the way to here. So then you kind of hit the jump. Ready? Watch this, boys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we need some tuning on this thing, but check it out. The track's doing good so far. All right, let's go make the adjustments, and we're going to grab a bigger dirt bike. We got the KLX Kawasaki, so we're going to test those out, see if it makes a difference. All right, the track is finished, and we've got a new dirt bike. We got the KLX here. Might have a little bit more power or control, so let's test it out. We have started their first turn here, so here we go. All right, turns fixed. Look at that. No issues there. This is jump. We didn't have to fix that one. Clear that. Good. And then we're going on a turn 2 here. Let's test it out. Here we go, boys. This one was a problem. Oh, not bad. The reason was we didn't have the turn long enough. So now we go on to this. Got our jump 2. Here we go. Send it. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. And then we go on to turn 3. Actually 4. That was good. Everything's been perfect. All right. You go around the corner there. Looks good. And then we've got the grand turn. Let's test it out. Here we go. We need lots of speed. Let's go ahead. Wind it up. Come on. Hit it. Oh, geez. Not quite, but we did get close. So the next thing we need, guys, is a faster dirt bike. That's the only way we're going to clear that jump there because we've done everything we could. But so far, the track's perfect. So if you guys did enjoy today's video, please help me out by dropping a thumbs up so we can continue making more videos on this series. If you did enjoy, remember, subscribe as well. We're getting close to 200K. I would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.